Violence is not the answer, but we all too readily resort to it out of anger or fear or both. I've always wanted peace, like worldwide peace, as naive as that might be. My desire for people to work out their problems, come to a compromise of some sort. And events like this bring to the forefront all sorts of topics about gun control and safety and freedom and politics, and we already have uh, news media outlets blaming one side or the other. I've already seen people memeing this and making fun of it and saying awful and terrible things that I don't want to repeat. Like or dislike the person, this can't be the way. I don't think that we should wish ill upon people or try to enact things that will cause harm. And choosing peace is hard and difficult. But I just strongly, well, I believe it is the way forward. And it's one of the few beliefs maybe I have as a skeptic. Although there are reasons for it, you can tell that in the past love has prevailed in many circumstances. Maybe not all, but in many. And I just don't know what to do with this ongoing issue of humans that we have, where we fight each other and harm each other with our fists, with our feet, with our teeth, with whatever weapons, attacking each other, and even with words where we attack in that way. And I suppose I'm just as guilty as the next person of doing this. And moving forward to try to not do that, to try to be better, whatever that might mean. You can have fun, make, have lightheartedness about people and tease them maybe, but, there's a line. Where that line is, it's hard to say sometimes, but it's just really not good. And already people are constructing stories, trying to say, well, this is why it happened, or this is, what's going on, or we don't know. We have no idea. Just be skeptical about all that stuff. Just wait until the information is got, is obtained. And that's maybe the thing of the ongoing 24 news cycle thing, is that there isn't a cool down period. There isn't a moment where you can take a breath and go, wow, that was a thing. That sucks. And think about it and process it. It's like immediate. Oh, we got to talk about it now. And on the media, they kept showing the same pictures over again. And it's just something not right about that. I don't know what it is, but just doesn't sit well. Seeing the event once is more than enough. And the fact that people got killed, it's messed up. And the fact that the former president got hurt wasn't very uh, serious, but still, that somebody shot at him, that's not good. That's really not good. And you got people saying, "Oh, ha, America, the quote safest nation in the world," end quote. Making fun of stuff. It's like, yeah, there's been all sorts of problems that crop up. This school shooting here, or gun violence over there, or whatever. It's just people just losing their minds, trashing neighborhoods, setting fire to things. Just insanity, madness. And we've got to do better. We've got to choose reason and logic over our emotional desire to lash out. I punch you, you punch me, and we go until somebody is unable to keep going. No, no. It's got to be a better way than that. And warfare technology is evolved and continues to evolve. And heard a news article, or heard something that I don't know if it's that how true it is, that less people want to go, want to fight for their country than ever before. Um, well, but we're still gonna try to wage wars against each other. We still have military. We're still afraid of each other. How do we undo that? How do we put the genie back in its bottle? The atomic buildup. Thankfully, that got reduced, but it's still a problem. There's still places. There are still these giant bombs that could just wipe out everything as we know it. And it doesn't even have to hit a city. It just has to detonate above and do an EMP and wipe out the electricity. That would do it. That would screw everything up. Yeah, can't we just use valid and sound arguments? That would be good, right? Couldn't we, I don't know, play chess, and whoever wins, that's the one that gets the territory or something? I mean, you know, if you have to do physical stuff, who's faster running? Do we have to really punch each other? Okay, fine, then put it in a boxing ring or something. Let's constrain it in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I just felt compelled to say something because it happened. This attempted assassination. Now I was around, but I was really young when Reagan got shot. I think the second time, um, and he managed to pull through and was fine. And it's unusual that stuff happens, but it could still happen. And before this event, I had seen things, memes of uh, cropping up again of punching Nazis and shooting. Let's take aim and things like this directed at at Trump or at the fascists. Or it's like, what Nazis? What are you talking about? There's a small, tiny group of neo Nazis. Yeah, maybe, but what the bleep are you talking about? And people say, well, Project 2025, that's Nazi. It's like, it's what? No, it's bad. It's got nonsense for sure, but it's not that. Let's not make this word not mean anything anymore. And let's punch the like. Look, you don't know who is or isn't the bad guy to punch, and even if you did, punching them isn't good because you're not at war with them. It's not up to you to be the vigilante. And I realized there was a weird juxtaposition on my community tab. I just got a picture from my friend of Batman hitting Jesus that I thought was amusing. And then the next post is me saying, hey, don't do violence. It's like, wait a minute. Well, this is fiction. This is not real. Batman's not real. Jesus not real. The mythological Jesus not real. So there's a difference. I don't want real stuff that's like that to happen. And it will happen. I know that, but that doesn't stop me from not wanting it to. Not that that matters. My desires don't change reality. All I can do is be the best I can be and try to encourage people to not give in to the anger, to to let the anger go in other ways other than harming somebody else or yourself. You know, take a walk, do a jog, hit a punching bag, do some push-ups, something. You know, it just well, it's not logical, but humans are definitely not logical. Hopefully, the insanity of the world will calm down and I can resume talking about what I would rather talk about, which is skeptical thinking, atheistic thinking, although that's kind of a weird thing to say, um, logical things related to that subject. That's what I want to discuss. That's what I want to deal with. But it's a world event that's major and big, and so I have to say something about it. So thanks for listening. Peace works. Let's use it.